chapter 119. Yod. Your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding, that I may learn your commandments. They that fear you shall see me and be glad, because I have hope in your word. I know, O Lord, that your judgments are righteous, and that in faithfulness you have afflicted me. Let, I pray you, your loving kindness be ready to comfort me, according to your promise unto your servant. Let your tender mercies come unto me, that I may live, for your law is my delight. Let the proud be put to shame, for they have distorted my cause with falsehood. But I will meditate in your precepts. Let those that fear you return unto me, and they that know your testimonies. Let my heart be undivided in your statutes, in order that I may not be put to shame. All right, let's go back up to verse 73. Yod. Yod is the 10th letter of the Hebrew alphabet. 10 is always a symbolism of the law to me. It gives me the understanding of the commandments, the 10 words which the Lord spoke. Yod is the smallest letter of the Hebrew alphabet, but seems to be a part of every one. Yod is that which is considered the little that has a lot in it, that contains a lot. Yod means the law. It is the law. It is those few commandments that the Lord give you that contain all the commandments, all the ordinances and statutes that men tend to add as they go. It's just like a story. Sometimes we tell it to one person, but as it goes, it grows and grows and becomes something different. Sometimes it grows quickly. But it's these variances, we'll find out, these variances from the ordinances that God give us, ordinances that Hashem give us, the Lord, that caused the strife, that caused the contention. And we'll find this psalm is from the one who found himself just in that very position, Levi. We're going to pick it up here in Yod. Your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding, that I may learn your commandments. For it's your hands, these things that do your work, Lord, that have made me, and fashioned me, or created me, made me what I am, created me, set me even in this journey that I have been in. The Lord give us all our experiences for a reason, that we might learn from them and gather understanding, and that understanding is one thing that we can share with others, even our personal experiences. But now give me understanding, cause me to have understanding, or this knowledge, that even the abilities, that I may learn your commandments. And once again, these commandments of Hashem, we'll find out that's what it's all about, is that we keep the law, we keep the ordinances and statutes that we have for our own good, to keep us in the way of understanding. 74. They that fear you shall see me and be glad, because I have hope in your word. They that fear you shall see me, see, to perceive, inspect. This word is in to consider, even, we could say. And consider even these things which are said, because we're going to find out this one who was punished. He had a little disrespect for God's ordinances, and not having a full comprehension. Sometimes a little bit of punishment is in order, as we'll find out. 75. I know, O Lord, that your judgments are righteous, and that in faithfulness you have afflicted me. As I know, O Lord, that your judgments are righteous. That God's judgments are righteous. They're just. They're equal, correct. And we'll find out that's exactly what Eli said. Basically is, as you say, Lord, because he knew that the Lord's judgments were righteous and in order, and that in faithfulness you have afflicted me. That it's in faithfulness, because God's law is equal. Hashem's law is equal. It goes to each one equally, each person. No one is left out that doesn't get the benefits of the ordinances and statutes of the Lord. But it's in this faithfulness that Levi was afflicted, that he was punished, because the Lord was to show that. And the lesson is learned from the student, as we will see. 76, let, I pray you, your loving kindness be ready to comfort me, according to your promise unto your servant. Now let, I pray you, your loving kindness, this that's ready to comfort me. We find out it's the blessings, it's the ordinances, it's the statutes of God, of Hashem, that say, if you will turn, you will live. And it's according to this promise that he gave to his servant. 77, let your tender mercies come unto me, that I may live, for your law is my delight. Now let your tender mercies, and we know that's the ordinances and statutes Hashem give us for our own good. Let them come unto me, that I may live. And we'll find out, be in my heart, because when we have the law, when we have that understanding, we have life, and we can be quickened in life, that is made to live. We can feel the pain of transgression, for the law, this law, these ordinances and statutes, is my delight, because this is what happens when we get on the blessing side. We receive the law, we receive the ordinances and statutes. God says, now I give you these for your own good. Do this. And it's really a very simple thing. There's nothing hard about it. We start with number 1, and we start walking. 78, let the proud be put to shame, for they have distorted my cause with falsehood, but I will meditate in your precepts. Now let the proud be put to shame, these that have exalted themselves. Let them be put to shame. Disgusted, because we'll find out it's the Lord who brings salvation. It's Hashem who gives us the word that causes us to live. They've distorted my cause with falsehood, or distorted this purpose, perverted it, perverted the way, perverted the understanding even. But I will meditate in your precepts. We're going to meditate in God's commandments. We're going to meditate in his law, his ordinances, because we'll find out man has a way of perverting justice. Man has a way of perverting order for his own gain, mostly. 79, let those that fear you return unto me, and they that know your testimonies. Now let those that fear you return unto me, return unto me, because they once, and we find out this one who they return unto is the one who the law was given to in the beginning, who the covenant was with in the beginning. It's Levi. That's who the covenant was in the beginning. And God said, feed my flock. And these would be those that know your testimonies, those that know your witnesses, those that know the work of God, can see it and witness it for themselves. 80, let my heart be undivided in your statutes, in order that I may not be put to shame. Let my heart be undivided. And to be undivided means it's not separated, it means one with. Let my understandings, my inner being, be one with your statutes, your ordinances, your laws. And we'll find out that's what it was for from the beginning. The student is, we'll find out, in the classroom. We are all in a classroom, in a sense, and Hashem is the teacher. And it's in order that we be not be put to shame through the statutes, through these ordinances that he give us for our own good. We must make our heart one with the commandments, with the law, with His statutes. And it's really a very simple thing. We either do what the Lord has asked us to, or we don't do. And when we do, we get the blessings of, and when we don't do, we get the automatic judgments of it. It's a reaction for your action is all it is. It's an automatic thing we find. It's very simple. There's nothing hard about it. We're going to pick it up here in Qaf, turn, and return.